about to start the program. Please take your seats. Thank you. Before we begin the show, we ask if you please listen to the following fire and safety announcements. Note the locations of all the exits that can be used to exit the theater in the event of an emergency, keeping in mind the closest exit may be behind you. Smoking is not permitted in the auditorium or adjacent exit ways. In the event of an emergency, please exit in an orderly manner and gather outside of the school until emergency responders arrive. Please turn off your cell phones and any other noise-making devices. Even texting can be disruptive to the performers and fellow patrons. The parents of the performers will be able to record and photograph their children when it is their act. You may sit in the front row. When the act is over, please exit to the right side, back to your seat, so the next parents of the performers can sit down. We have a professional videographer taping the entire show and will be made available to you all. Thank you for your attention and please enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you all please rise for the singing of the American National Anthem, then remain standing for the singing of the Indian National Anthem. Both will be performed by our own Bal Vihar students. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Please remain quiet. Thank you.
We're asking the audience to please be quiet. These kids have worked so hard for this show. Please be quiet and enjoy the amazing performance that are about to be before you.
Please enjoy this beautiful Devo dance performed by our Bal Vihar teachers as they ask for the blessings of Lord Ganesh, followed by a vocal performance from our advanced chanting class as they invoke the blessings of Lord Ganesh and Goddess Saraswati.
स्वागतं शुभवन्दनं प्रणतिभावैर्व्याहरामः स्वागतं शुभवन्दनं शब्दपुष्पैराचरामः शब्दपुष्पैराचरामः श्रीमतामभिनन्दनम् क्षतैर्भावै समं तस्मिन् निधाय प्रीतिकुङ्कुमक्षतैर्भावै समं तस्मिन् निधाय नयनदीपैर्वयं कुर्मो मतिमतां नीराजनम् नयनदीपैर्वयं कुर्मो
स्वागतं शुभवन्दनम्
गणपते नमः ॐ गं गणपते नमः ॐ गं गणपते नमः ॐ गं गणपते
प्रणम्य शिरसा देवं गौरीपुत्रं विनायकं भक्तावासं स्मरे नित्यम् आयुकामार्थसिद्धये प्रथमं वक्रतुण्डं च एकदन्तं द्वितीयकं तृतीयं कृष्णपिङ्गाक्षं गजवक्त्रं चतुर्थकम् लम्बोदरं पञ्चमं च षष्ठं विकटमेव च सप्तमं विघ्नराजं च धूम्रवर्णं तथाष्टमं नवमं बालचन्द्रं च दशमं तु विनायकम् एकादशं गणपतिं द्वादशं तु गजाननम् द्वादशैतानि नामानि त्रिसन्ध्यं यपठे नरः न च विघ्नभयं तस्य सर्वसिद्धिकरं प्रभो विद्यार्थि लभते विद्यां धनार्थि लभते धनं पुत्रार्थी लभते पुत्रान् मोक्षार्थी लभते गतिम् जपेत् गणपति स्तोत्रं षड्भैर्मासै फलं लभेत् संवत्सरेण सिद्धिं च लभते नाथ संशयः अष्टभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यश्च लिखित्वा यः समर्पयेत् तस्य विद्या भवेत् सर्वा गणेशस्य प्रसादतः श्रीनारदपुराणे सङ्कटनाशन गणेशस्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम् नमस्ते शारदे देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनी त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्यादानं च देहि मे या श्वेतातारनामेदा वाग्देवी विधिवल्लभा भक्तजिह्वाग्रसदना क्षमादिगुणदायिनी नमामि यामिनीं नाथ लेखालङ्कृतकुन्तलां भवानीं भवसन्ताप निर्वापनसुधानदीं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नित्यं सरस्वत्यै नमो नमः वेदवेदाङ्गवेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च ब्रह्मस्वरूपा परमा ज्योतिरूपा सनातनी सर्वविद्यादिदेवीया तस्यै वाण्यै नमो नमः यया विना जगत्सर्वं शश्वज्जीवमृतं भवेत् ज्ञानादिदेव्या तस्यै सरस्वत्यै नमो नमः यया विना जगत्सर्वं मुखमुन्मत्तवत्सदा या देवी वाग्रदष्टार्थे तस्यै वाण्यै नमो नमः नमस्ते शारदे देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनी त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्यादानं च देहि मे
afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this year's Balwihar Annual Day Show. My name is Nitya, and this is Kunal and Anvi. We are all so glad to have you here with us today. The three of us, along with a few of our fellow 8th graders, will be your MCs for today's show.
Indeed, Nitya, and we're back in person. I can't put into words how good it feels seeing all of you right here in front of us, rather than through a Zoom screen.
I couldn't agree with you more, Kunal. Today is such an important event as it marks the culmination to yet another successful year at Balvihar, and we all get to showcase in person to our parents, relatives, and friends all the great knowledge that we have learned about our religion and our beautiful Indian culture.
The theme for this year's show is Our Incredible India. This show will take you all over India, showcasing its multiple religious festivals, its people, its fashions, and its colorful culture.
This show will take you to the north, to the south, to the east, and to the west to give you a flavor of how festivals like Diwali, Holi, Navratri, and Dashera are observed and celebrated.
And wait, there's more. If you purchase today, you'll get an extra set of kitchen knives for free. Oh, shoot. Wrong script. I meant to say that 2 new acts will be showcased and make their debut at today's Annual Day Show.
So, think of all the MCs here today as your personal tour guides as we take you all over India to watch the talented students of Balvihar perform dances, skits, lively debates, trivia, and even a fashion show to illustrate this year's theme.
Oh wow, this sounds like it's going to be an amazing show. I know all the participants have been working really hard over the past few weeks to practice their acts, and all of us 8th graders are so humbled and honored that we can serve as your MCs today as we celebrate our graduation from Balvihar.
So, who's ready to start this journey through our incredible India? Come on, I can't hear you. Who's ready to start the show?
To get us started, here's Satyan Sahasra to introduce the first act of the day. Thank you and enjoy Our Incredible India.
Hi everyone, how are you doing? My name is Satya and this is Sahasra. Are you guys ready to get the show on the road? Our first act today will be our littlest ones at Balvihar, our preschoolers.
That's right, Satya. These cuties will take you on a journey to experience some of the sights and sounds of some of our most beautiful holidays in India. These holidays include Lori, Holi, Navaratri, and Diwali.
That sounds like so much fun, Sastra, as we'll get to travel through different parts of India, showcasing different traditions. I love celebrating Indian holidays with my family.
Me too. My favorite holiday is Diwali because of all the sweets, the lighting of diyas, the great food, and of course the gifts. What's your favorite holiday, Satya?
I love Holi, especially as I get to throw colors all over my brothers and friends.
With each of these dances, we hope to show you the meaning and festivities of each of these holidays, as well as the beauty and diversity of India.
And with that, let's give it up for our pre-K students.
ਜੀ ਲਾਉਂਦੀ ਏ ਲੋੜੀ ਇਹ ਭੈਣ ਭਰਾਵਾਂ ਦੀ ਲੋੜੀ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਚਾਵਾਂ ਦੀ ਲੋੜੀ ਇਹ ਭੈਣ ਭਰਾਵਾਂ ਦੀ ਲੋੜੀ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਚਾਵਾਂ ਦੀ ਲੋੜੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਏ ਲੋੜੀ ਬੜਾ ਜੀ
रंग बरसे अरे रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे
समझ जाए रचिया की बात में
आज तू है मेरे संग
ढोल वागे 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 रे ढोल वागे 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 रे भैया माँ वागे वागे ढोल वागे रे भैया माँ वागे वागे ढोल वागे रे
దీపావళి 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 వచ్చింది టపాసులు కొత్త బట్టలు మిఠాయిలు తెచ్చింది జాలి జాలి ఎంతో జాలి దీపావళి వచ్చింది టపా టపా టపాసుల శబ్దం వినిపిస్తోంది దీపావళి దీపావళి వచ్చింది దీపావళి చిట్టీల రాబోక రాకెట్ వెలిగిద్దాం సర్ర అంటూ ఆకాశంలో ఎగరేద్దాం రంగు రంగుల దీపాలు ఆకాశంలో కనపడుతున్నాయి వచ్చింది వచ్చింది దీపావళి వచ్చింది దీపావళి
नन्ना मुन्ना राही हूँ देश का सिपाही हूँ बोलो मेरे संग जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद नन्ना मुन्ना राही हूँ देश का सिपाही हूँ बोलो मेरे संग जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद जय हिंद
Second graders value A and B, who will be performing a musical dance skit to the song Achatam Keshavam.
That song's a classic. In fact, this next dance skit reenacts the different forms of Vishnu and explains their importance to our culture.
That's right, Arjunu. There's actually 10 different avatars of Vishnu, such as Krishna, Rama, and even Buddha, who is the 9th avatar.
Did you say Avatar? Oh, I love that movie. But I didn't know that Avatar and Lord Vishnu had to do anything with each other.
Not exactly. Same name, just different pronunciation. But I assure you, it was not about Lord Vishnu. It was a great movie, though.
Oh, Ivani, I was just messing with you. But I am excited to see the different incarnations of Lord Vishnu that will be showcased tonight.
Me too. So let's give a round of applause for our next act. Enjoy. I forgot to.
केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं अच्युतं केशवं कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं, तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं। अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं, अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं, रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्। कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं, कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं, बेर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं, बेर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं। अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं, अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं, रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्। कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं, कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं, माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुलाते नहीं, माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुलाते नहीं। अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं, अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं, रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्। कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं, कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं, गोपियों की तरह तुम नचाते नहीं, गोपियों की तरह तुम नचाते नहीं। अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं, अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं, रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्। अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं, अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं, रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं, रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं, रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
That's right, Manthan, and I too have had the pleasure to be taught by Malti Auntie. She has not only taught me so much about Hinduism and our beautiful Indian culture, but she has also taught me many values that I will continue to use throughout my life. She has encouraged me to chant my slokas every day and as I have been attending her sloka classes. And she shares this gift of religious knowledge that not only with our Balvihar community, but she also spreads it, her knowledge.
Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Namaste everyone. It's so beautiful to see you all here. Welcome all to this incredible India experience. We are doing this, as you all know, after a big span of almost 3 years. So I know you're all excited to see your children, and the children are also more excited than you to be here to perform this. So I'm very glad to see you all, you're all appreciating the children's performance with a big applause and shouts. Thank you all so much for being here. So, first of all, I would like to thank our Mrs. Sonia Sheth and her incredible team for spending innumerable hours meticulously planning this annual day event. So you all have this pamphlet, I think, where you can see all the people involved in the back in the annual day team. There's a huge team behind this. So really, really thanks to Sonia Sheth and her team. A big applause for them. Thank you. And I would like to extend my thanks to our Balvihar admin team, without which this program is not possible at all. They do all from A to Z. They are the ones who are behind for every functioning of this program successfully every year. Pandemic or what, doesn't matter. We will continue. So big applause to our admin team too. And I thank our dear teachers, our student leaders who make all the fun, bringing all the fun out for the kids wanting to come to this program every other Sunday. And so many volunteers, parents, all of you who are bringing your students, your children and all the students. And every one of them, it's a huge community, a social get-together and hard work. So there's so much time and effort that is going on in making this program successful. So thanks to every one of them who are part of this program. So applause to all of us. Thanks to the performers for enthusiastically coming forward, spending time practicing. And also, I would like to now congratulate our graduating team. Our 8th grade graduation ceremony is going to take place short while from now. So congratulations to the graduating 8th graders. And all our student leaders who are graduating too, who have been coming and serving us, helping us. And I hope they will come back to serve our Hindu Dharma in the near future. So congratulations to them too. So if I have missed anybody, sorry about that, apologies, but I thank every one of them who's making this program what it is now. A very important message, I just want to keep it short. I know you're all time is very important. Just a short, important message, so please listen carefully. This is very important, I want to share with you. As you all know, our Hindu Dharma is magnanimous. Why do I say that? Because it embraces every individual. Because the vision of true Hindu Dharma is infinite. It is the vision of oneness. One cannot improve upon infinity. You all agree with me, right? One cannot improve upon infinity. So this is what the vision of Hindu Dharma is. And it embraces every individual. It gives a way to live life to achieve that vision. So we are not an organized religion. Our Hindu Dharma is not an organized religion. Then how does it sustain or survive for so many generations? It's through the family structure that we give importance to, the social structure we give importance, things like this. So every Hindu home, minimum, we appreciate the presence of the higher power. So we have a shrine at home. We light lamp every day. How do we call otherwise a Hindu, right? So this way, Hindu Dharma gives us different forms along with knowledge associated with. What do I mean by this? The form is lighting a lamp, and the knowledge that goes with it is, please help us gain knowledge, as knowledge is power, as you all know. And when we do namaskara to our elders, that is a form. And what is the knowledge behind? That is the gratitude we show to our elders. So like this, in Balvihar, we know every student we want to so that is why if you see this pamphlet, it's all, India is so rich in traditions. That's what is so beautiful about India. Any place, nook and corner you go, it's all so different, but still we are all connected. So this is the beauty of India. So which means every family with their rich traditions, please, parents, I encourage you to know what your tradition and culture that your ancestors have protected and given to you. Please be aware of it. Please empower yourself with this knowledge. And then please pass it on to your children. It's extremely important. So far we have been protecting to whatever extent, but now we are facing a lot of issues for the future generations. So please, I request, it's for me also, right? To empower ourselves about Hindu Dharma, and this is the only way to protect our Dharma. And your children, because this is what is shown to us, the path of living our life successfully, happily in this world. So I request every parent to be more active, more engaged with the Balvihar family in whatever way you want. Please sit with the children and please try to talk to them. Talk to your children. What are they learning? What are they learning in the class? If you don't know what it is, try to talk to them and understand it. And if you know more than them, converse with them and do whatever you can to help us. Share your skills. This is my request every year. And I know you're doing well, but if you know other families, please ask them to come and join us and help us out so that we can help your children grow and mature into a beautiful human being who serves the society. And you will feel the completion of your life's journey because we are all travelers. Nobody is going to stay here forever, right? So our Hindu Dharma gives us that vision and we try to follow these things so that we can be happy and peaceful and share that with others around us. Hindu itself means non-violent, ahimsa, one who wants to live and let others live. Okay, so with this note, I will stop here and I hope you all appreciate and enjoy this program. Sit back, relax, and thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share with you all. Thank you.
That's a lot of people.
Thank you again, Malti Auntie, for your words of wisdom and all that you do for our Bhavi Har program.
Yes, I agree. Now let's get on with the show. Our next act is sure to delight you, as it's our amazing kindergartners performing a spectacular dance on Lord Ganesha.
The song that they are dancing to is titled Ganpati Baba Aa Rahe Hai. This means Lord Ganesh is coming back.
That sounds like a great song. Can you tell me some more about Lord Ganesha, Arya?
Sure, Anay. Lord Ganesh is the elephant-headed Hindu god who is known as the remover of obstacles and the bearer of good fortune. This is why he's invoked before any business transaction, project, or test is started.
Well, Arya, if you know so much about Lord Ganesha, you should have prayed to him before your Bhavihar final exam. Maybe you would have scored better.
Ha 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 ha. A 38 is still better than a 0.
Please keep your energy up for these little performers, as they and their teachers have put in a lot of hard work and dedication in practicing and choreographing this dance. We're sure you'll love it.
Everyone, please, we urge you to please stay quiet and enjoy the performance.
Infobells!
ढोल बजाना गाना गाना गणपति बाप्पा आ रहे हैं मूषक रहे हैं सिंहासन सजाना मोदक खिलाना गणपति बाप्पा प्यारे हैं सबके राज दुलारे हैं गणपति बाप्पा आ रहे हैं प्रार्थना करना दिल से कहना गणपति बाप्पा सुन रहे हैं विघ्नों को मिटा रहे हैं गणपति बाप्पा आ रहे हैं गणपति की जय हो गणपति की
Before we introduce the next act, we ask that all Balviar teachers, volunteers, student leaders, and 8th grade graduates please make your way backstage. Thank you. Now let us continue with the show. How are you guys enjoying the show so far?
Akash A is going to show us a representation of what they have learned in class in the form of a skit.
Can you show us what was at stake for the Pandavas and Kauravas?
I think it went something like this. This very dice that I hold in my hand can determine my life, just like what happened with the Pandavas. There goes my life savings.
Now give your attention to Akash A.
And then turn it off afterwards. Okay, narrators go out.
We're going to come in front of the podium. In front here. Time, the Kauravas have quite a few tricks up their sleeve. Watch our own Akash A. Balvihar students.
Yes, uncle.
Let's begin with the first round. It looks like Shokuni has won the first round. Let's see what happens next. Shokuni wins again. Time for the third round. Left to wager. Let's see what happens. Yudhishthira just lost his own brothers. What a crazy turn of events.
GBMCs are going out. Hello. Just in case we missed anyone, can we have all the Balvihar teachers, volunteers, student leaders, and 8th grade graduates head backstage? Thank you. Wowza, that was eye-catching. All the Pandavas using his fancy tricks. It really reminded me of his childhood.
Oh yeah, I definitely remember all of it.
The flutes?
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself as you witness the greatest and cutest dance of all time.
We're asking everyone to please be quiet. The kids cannot hear the music. Please stay silent.
वो है रंगीला शेर छबीला वो है नटखट वो जमुना तट
वो किसना दुनिया से है वो अनजानी सब कहते हैं प्रेम दीवानी किसना से मिलती है भूल के हर बंधन हो किसना की माला की जपती है वो जोगन वो राधा है वो राधा है राधा है जो है अलबेला मदनैनो वाला जिसकी दीवानी ब्रिज की हर बाला वो किसना है वो किसना है वो किसना है किसना
Hi everyone, this is a friendly reminder to please stay quiet. Guys, I think you should be quiet. It's respectful to the performers. Wow, Anaga, that last act was great. Those kindergartners really can dance.
I agree. The teachers and students did an excellent job of putting it together.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we are going to take a break from our wonderful performances to take a moment to recognize some very important people to the Bal Vihar program.
And to do that, we will be inviting up to the stage the president of the India Temple Association, Mr. Pankaj Desai. So Vivek, for the folks who may not know, what is the India Temple Association and why is the president of the ITA speaking here today?
Well, Anaga, the ITA is the parent organization of Bal Vihar, and they run most of our religious events in South Jersey. Pankaj Uncle has been leading the ITA and its board of directors for the last few years now.
Oh, so the ITA is the organization that arranges our community's Holi, Dashera, Navaratri, and many more events to keep our Indian culture alive for the future generations.
And now, at this time, it's our honor to introduce to the stage Mr. Pankaj Desai.
I don't think so. I haven't been introduced like this before, so thank you. First of all, if everybody, please be quiet because I think this performance has been awesome. I think if you think about it, last Navratri program, Mata Ki Chauki program, so we go to every corner of India and try to celebrate every festival come to your home, and they offer all the pujas at your home too. So take advantage of any cultural activities that you might want to celebrate at your home. Now, coming to the annual day, it's my most favorite thing. Today, we saw amazing cultural program so far, and we'll see more. One of the things which I'm going to ask, because this is very important. I've been involved with Bal Vihar since 1992. And I'll tell you that this program has grown so much. I get to enjoy the amazing cultural show every time I come to this our annual day. And to see our future community, in any my perspective, if you think about this, is incredibly bright. The time and energy, all the families, if you see the parents coming in front, taking pictures, taking movies, taking videos, it's unreal. And this is only reason people are doing this, to preserve our culture and religion. And see it, this is really heartening, to see all this sacrifice people give. Now, which brings me to why we are here. Bal Vihar is possible because only the hard work and the dedication of the talent of the teachers, Maltejis, and all other teachers that you're going to see today. Student leaders, volunteers, close to 100 volunteers, and spending under 100 hours each year or more, sacrifice their personal life. So guys, appreciate them. Next time you see the teacher, next time you see a parent who contributing to this program, say thank you. Because these are the people who are carrying our torch to our future generation. So on behalf, at this time, if we can open the curtain. So on behalf of ITA and community, I ask you to join, and I request you to stand up, and round of applause for all of them, please. Before I end my speech, I heard one song before, कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, मेरे ITA के volunteers और बच्चों बुलाते हैं, तो भगवान आते जरूर है. Thank you very much. At this time, I'm going to ask Samir and Sagar to come forward to conduct student graduation stuff.
Well, we hope you're enjoying the show. I'm Samir Patel. This is Sagar.
I'm Sagar. Are we all enjoying the show? Okay, all right, sounds good.
Now you know who the louder one is. So Sagar and I will be conducting the student leader graduation.
Hey, I'm sorry, guys, I know it's tough to stay quiet, but we put a lot of time and work into this. Please, shh. Thank you. Good.
So Sagar and I will be conducting the student leader graduation today. This is a program that's very dear to both of us, given our history with this community and our own friendship and the relationships we built while growing up, better than we could have imagined. And so we are very excited and proud of them. Today is our first opportunity to recognize a graduating class. So we are going to be conducting graduation for them.
So just to piggyback on some of the stuff that Amir says, I think it's just very important for parents who have kids who are coming. We conduct in a way to really prepare these kids for what's in life, right? At least do our small part. It is not so they can be the ultimate Bal Vihar volunteer. It's so they can understand what the meaning of responsibility is, what the meaning of teamwork is, what the meaning of having accountability is. Something honestly probably in many communities has. You guys want to clap for us? That's okay, no problem. That's okay. Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh my God, you're too kind. Okay, so here's the problem, right? When kids are in high school, they got a lot of activities. So we have a lot of student leaders as far as seniors. They all couldn't be here today because of a certain senior prom type activity. We get it. But 3 of them are representing all the senior leader graduates today. And one thing I'll just say to you guys, they may have even more than this, but just from their 4 years of being at Bal Vihar as a student leader, they've each amassed over 300 hours of community service. That is phenomenal. And so with that, I'd like to call our first student leader to the stage, Ms. Sanjna Goyal. Give it up. There you go. Okay, yeah, we shake my hand too, why not? All right, and our next student leader graduate is Miss Riya Joshi. Awesome. And last but certainly not least, our last student leader who's graduating here today is Miss Neva Shah. Awesome job. Again, 3 great student leaders. I'd like to also mention the names of those who have given a lot of their time. These kids come at 9 a.m. every single Bal Vihar, and they don't stay till it's completely done. They put in a lot of hours as well. So Mahek Chaveri, Gauri Manam, Riti Patel, Ishan Prabhakar, Meda Shin, and Sachi Tyagi. We can give them a round of applause in absentia. All right, if you got parents here and want to take a photo of these beautiful girls, please do. And then we'll go, yeah. They're off to college. Oh, my little kids. Okay, we're going to start with the 8th grade graduation now, so I'm going to invite Miss Vidya Shukla, Vidya G, Vidya Ben to come up.
Namaste everybody. My name is Vidya Iyer Shukla. I teach the 8th grade Indian history, and along with me I have Shankar Iyer, who teaches the Purna Vidya, and everybody already heard Malti ji, Malti Shankar, she teaches the Bhagavad Gita. Together we have the honor of conducting the 8th grade Bal Vihar graduation ceremony. Most of the students that we will be recognizing today, they have been attending Bal Vihar for last 10 years. If you look up on the screens, you will see their pictures starting from the 1st grade. Yep, growing up in the US and navigating between 2 cultures is not easy. We appreciate the time, the energy, and the enthusiasm with which they have participated in Bal Vihar. We hope that they continue to stay involved in our temple as a student leader or a community service volunteer. Congratulations to all of them. And without any further ado, I will be reading the name of each graduate. First one is Yasha Ashoka Raju. Rohan Bharatia. Satya Bharatia. Viraj Bharatia. Nehal Channamasetti. Avani Dalal. Grisha Dalal. Ansh Jaggi. Riya Kansagra. Arjun Khandar. Anay Lodhavia. Ashka Makadia. Sahasra Mandala. Harshvi Patel. We have a slight technical glitch, but we'll keep on moving. Kunal Prabhakar. Anagha Raghavan. Simran Shah. Siana Shet. Anvi Singh. Their names as well. Yash Bhavsar. Sonal Patel. And Shaili Trivedi. A small piece of advice for all our graduates. Embrace all that this life has in store for you. Be kind and good to people you meet up on your way. Allow the values that we have taught you in Balvihar that will guide you on your journey forward.
Congratulations to all the 8th grade graduating students. We hope you all come back to help us. Wherever you are, you can help the community, right? And I take this opportunity to thank our ITA parent organization. I forgot to mention that. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Pankaj Bhai, for coming and giving us a speech. Thank you. Without their support, nothing is possible. Thank you all. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we still have a lot of show for you. We'd ask for your patience. We'd ask you to please keep seated. We're about to start the next act. Please stay seated and please keep quiet. Thank you.
How nice was that act? Now you're in for a treat, as next to come to the stage are our first graders, Sagar A and B, who will perform a dance to the popular song, Jai Ho.
Oh, I love that song. It had everyone dancing when it first came out. But did you know that this song represents victory?
So Jai-Ho means victory?
Not exactly, Arya. Jai-Ho actually means to be victorious, and that's exactly what they will be showing you through this dance.
Victory over evil can be shown through some of my favorite festivals, such as Holi and Diwali. My favorite holy days.
Oh, you know what? I remember dancing to the song too. I had some great moves. How about I show you all?
Jai-Ho. Jai-Ho. He's obviously better than the first graders. Who'd think so?
No way is he better, and they're obviously much cuter too. So, let's give a round of applause for our next act. Enjoy.
आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तले आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले जय हो जय हो आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तले आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले जय हो जय हो जय हो सच्ची मैंने जान गवाई है नच नच कोयलों पे रात बिताई है अखियों की नींद मैंने फूकों से उड़ा दी गिन गिन तारे मैंने उंगली जलाई है आजा आजा जिंदे शामी आने के तले आजा सरी वाले नीले आसमान के तले
Wow, what a high energy act that was. And now, okay, I gotta restart. Wow, what a high energy act that was. And now, we're gonna have the song
after the battle. And then there will be a Dia dance that represents the fun and celebration after.
After defeating the Rakshas, the princess and sage eat dinner and have a good night's sleep. The next morning, they see a large gathering in the king's court. It was for the Swayamvara of King Janaka's eldest daughter, Sita.
I would like to welcome the many kings and princes who have made the journey to our kingdom. As all of you know, to marry my daughter Sita, you must live this bow.
Only a mighty, intelligent, and righteous warrior will be able to lift this bow. Let us see which one of you will complete this challenge and marry me.
Sage Wishmathra, why this bow? It looks like any other bow that warriors use. What's so special about it?
This bow is called Pinaka, a gift to King Janaka's ancestors from Lord Shiva. No one has been able to lift this bow except for Sita when she was just a child.
Who will step forward to accept this challenge and marry my daughter?
I will try to do it. I am very strong, so this will be easy.
This prince also tried very hard, but the bow would not move at all.
I will try differently than those two princes. I will lift it from the side instead.
Many other kings and princes try to lift the bow. Some even approach it with different strategies, but in the end, they are all unsuccessful.
I guess if everyone else has tried, maybe I can try to lift the bow too.
With one hand, Rama easily lifts the bow and pulls at the string. When he does this, the string breaks and the whole earth shakes.
Oh, mighty prince, you must be so skilled and strong to be.
We request you guys to quiet down as we're going to begin our next act. Wow, what a great act that was by the third grade class. I think Ram and Sita are just the dreamiest couple. Wish I could have been invited to that wedding. Well, moving on to the next act, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats as we present a first of its kind act ever to be done at Annual Day.
To give you some background, our Agni A and B 6th grade classes worked in small teams to research and present charities to their classmates. Their classes were then educated on the mission of the charity, who it serves, and why they believe the charity should be highlighted here today.
That's right, Annika. They participated in a Shark Tank-style presentation of their events, of their charities, and their classmates and teachers voted on which two they found to be the best.
That sounds like an excellent way for these students to learn about the many charities in our world, helping so many less fortunate. And today, you all will hear from the two winning teams. Agni A's team will present the charity Team C's, and Agni B's team will present the Akshay Patra Foundation.
Akshay Patra and Team C's are two different charities, each with their own goals to achieve. Akshay Patra is a nonprofit organization supporting those who can't afford food and educational services.
Our other team, Team C's, is an environmental charity that helps remove plastic waste found in oceans and beaches. It's great that this group is finally paying attention to a problem that has been neglected for many years.
Both teams are competing to see who can raise the most money for their charity. Please show your support by visiting them at their tables in the lobby to learn more about their charity and find out how you can help.
Wow, both of these charities sound super interesting, but I still don't know who I'm going to donate to. I think I'll listen to these presentations closely.
Me too. So let's start with Agni B's team, who will present the charity Akshay Patra.
Push the curtain back.
Namaste. My name is Radhika Dutta.
My name is Arjun Shah. And my name is Kunal Kandar. Today, we will represent the 6th grade Agni B class with Akshay Patra. Parents and grandparents, have you ever forgotten to pack your child a lunch? How did you feel? Maybe a little bit guilty? Did you drop off a quick meal or just let your child go hungry? Friends, have you ever skipped a meal? How about 2 meals? How did you feel? Maybe a little bit tired or hangry? But have you ever felt true hunger?
Thanks, Kunal. Yeah, have you ever experienced true hunger? Why is hunger a problem in India? Well, the population of India is 1.408 billion people. India is a very densely populated country. 3,000 children per day die because of hunger-related diseases in India. Children from low-income families are forced to leave school so they can earn money and financially support their families. 29% of undernourished children are from India. That's more than any single nation on earth. Hunger. Looking out of a window, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, saw a group of kids fighting with stray dogs over bits and pieces of food. It was that day he determined that no child should go hungry. His inspiring resolve sowed the seeds of the Akshaya Patra Foundation. With the vision, no child in India shall be deprived of education because of hunger.
Thanks for the info, Radhika. What was Akshaya Patra? The Mahabharata tells the story of Akshaya Patra, a magical copper plate that is an inexhaustible source of food. This magical object was gifted by Surya to Yudhishthira, and it helped the Pandavas survive the harsh life during their exile. Now, what is Akshaya Patra? In 2000, the government of India launched Akshaya Patra, so that children attending a government school can receive midday meals. Food attracts and encourages underprivileged families to send their children to school. Having a full belly helps a student focus and concentrate during school. Akshaya Patra serves 20,000 schools across 14 states and 2 union territories in India. Akshaya Patra gives children healthy and nutritious meals to children every day, giving them the energy and nourishment they need to focus and learn in the classroom.
Thank you, Arjun. So, you might be wondering, how can I help? Well, our team is waiting for your donation in person and online. Today, go to the front lobby to donate to our Akshaya Patra team. They're waiting in the green Parker t-shirts like we are wearing. And if you donate today, you can enter for a chance of winning a prize. Cash and checks are accepted. Online, donate via www.indiatemple.org. Additional information is shown on the screen. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to receiving your donation.
That presentation was excellent. Now let's hear from Agni A's team, who will present the charity Team C's.
Let's start, ready? Namaste and good afternoon, everyone. Before I start my presentation, I would like to ask you a few questions. Do you guys enjoy going to the beach? Well, what about cruises? How about playing outside and getting some fresh air? Well, what if I told you you can't go to the beach anymore because of water pollution? What if I told you you can't ride cruises anymore because of water pollution? What if I told you that you can't go outside anymore because of water pollution? My name is Ashray and I'm representing Team C's alongside Raj.
Thank you, Ashray. I'm Raj Patel, and the rest of our teammates, Rishima, Kashish, and Arna, are outside in the lobby collecting donation for Team Siege.
I know I gave you guys some effects water pollution can have earlier. However, I think it is necessary for you to understand the facts and truth about water pollution. 200 million tons of plastic are already circulating in our oceans and rivers. That is about 400 billion pounds of plastic. This plastic is polluting the water, causing unwanted air to be released into the atmosphere. This can lead to many deaths, economic losses, erosion of human capitals, and degradation of ecosystems, according to the National Library of Medicine. To add on, this plastic is also killing marine life. This can lead to millions of people losing their jobs and their main source of food. In addition, about 11 million tons of plastic enter our oceans and rivers annually. Remember how I said at the start that we wouldn't be able to go to the beach or...
This picture shows tons of trash. There is so much social media influencers. 100% of the funds raised will go to cleanup efforts. So that means every $1 donated is 1 pound of trash removed from our oceans. So if everyone here donates $5, imagine how much trash we would be able to move from our oceans. So far, $30 million has been donated to Team Siege. That means 30 million pounds of trash has been removed from our oceans. That's about 85 football fields covered a foot deep. But there is still so much more trash we have to clean in order to save our oceans.
Based on this presentation, I think you can see that water pollution is causing a worldwide crisis. Imagine your grandkids, or maybe even your kids, not being able to go outside because of water pollution. I don't think you would want that for future generations, which is why we are asking you to donate. Every dollar counts. With the donations we collect today, it may not solve the problem tomorrow. However, I am confident we will make a difference together.
Our team in the lobby can provide more information and collect donations through cash, checks, and credit cards.
Thank you for listening, and we really appreciate your time today.
Hello, my name is Nitya, and this is Manthan. We hope you all have been enjoying the show so far.
Next up, we will have our 4th graders, Akash B and C classes, who will be participating in a Jeopardy game to display their expertise on both the Mahabharata as well as Indian history.
They will be participating in a traditional Kahoot game with 4 teams trying to answer questions faster than the others. For those of you not aware of how Kahoot works, it's an online multiple choice quiz game that is often used by our Balvihar teachers as a fun way to engage students while they learn.
In this game show, the 4th graders will be playing 2 games, one with trivia questions on the Mahabharata and the other with trivia questions on Indian history. The team that gets the most points will be rewarded a gift card.
So without further ado, let's hand it off to the game hosts.
Here's a second one. Right there. Where is it? Here. But we're not. Is it on? Don't turn off. Check if the blue one works.
Thank you, Manthan and Nitya. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th grade game show. I am Nihar.
And I'm Risha, and we'll be your hosts for an exciting, fun-filled, highly competitive, but friendly Kahoot game show.
The game show will consist of 1 round of history questions and 1 round of Mahabharata questions.
Now, we'll be introducing the 4 extremely well-prepared and knowledgeable 4th grade teams.
Okay, first we have Team Arjuna.
Second, we have Team Bhima.
Third is Team Vidura.
And finally, Team Yudhishthira.
Now that we have introduced the participants, it's time to see which team has what it takes to win this game show.
The first round consists of questions from the Mahabharata. We'll see who has the most knowledge on this famous epic. So without further ado, let's get started.
Question 1. Who was Devrata's father? The correct answer was Santanu. On to the next question.
Question 2. What was the boon that Bhishma's father gave to him when he took the Bhishma Pratignya? The correct answer was question 3. Now, on to the next question.
Question 3. What Guru Dakshina did Guru Drona ask the Pandavas and Kauravas after their education was complete? The correct answer was he asked them to capture Drupada in a battle and bring him to him.
Now, on to the next question.
And it looks like Team Bhima is in the lead with Team Arjuna in last place.
Question 4. Who captured the Kauravas when they were camping outside the forest? Looks like the correct answer was Chitrasena.
On to the next question. Question 5. What does Karna promise Kunti? The correct answer was that he will not kill any Pandavas except Arjuna. Next question.
Question 6. How was Duryodhana humiliated by Draupadi? And the correct answer was she laughed at him when he fell into a pool. Now on to the next question. Looks like Team Bhima is in the lead.
Question 7. Who did Bhima meet when he went to get the flower for Draupadi during the exile? The correct answer was Hanuman. On to the next question.
Question 8. What made Duryodhana suspect that the Pandavas were hiding in Matsya Desa during the incognito period? And the correct answer was he heard about the killing of Kichaka.
Next question. Question 9. Who gave the Akshaya Patra to Yudhishthira? The correct answer was Lord Sun. It looks like Team Bhima is still in the lead, with Team Arjuna still being in last. On to the next question.
Question 10. Which of the below are the son and daughter of king of Matsya Desa? And the correct answer was Uttarkamar and Uttara.
Question 11. Who cursed Arjuna to be transgender for a year? The correct answer was Urvasi. On to the next question.
Question 12. Why did Krishna give the first choice of Arjuna to choose between him and his army in the war? He saw Arjuna first.
And it looks like Team Bhima is still in the lead, and Team Arjuna is in last. Now everyone make some noise for these amazing teams.
Wow, that was an exciting round on the Mahabharata. Now we'll be handing off the program to the two history hosts.
Are all the contestants asleep? Guys, come on, cheer! Expressions! Yeah. That was an exciting first round to say the least. Though, in the end, Team Bhima edged out all the other three teams for the win, though not without some competition. But the competition is still not over. In fact, it's only halfway done.
Hi, I'm Raj, and I'm also a 7th grade from Murad B class.
And I'm Parv from the Marut B 7th grade class as well.
For the second half of the competition, the 4 teams will answer questions about Indian history, important figures throughout India's rich history.
That's right. The questions will range from questions about the Mauryan Empire and Chanakya to questions about Mother Teresa and Jamsetji Tata. Now, without further ado, let's get this competition back on the road.
One of the ancient names of India is Jambudvipa, which translates to. The correct answer was island full of rose apple and jammun.
Next question. In which city did Mother Teresa teach? The correct answer was Kolkata. All the teams got that question right.
The battle of what made Ashoka change his viewpoint of the world? And the correct answer was Battle of Kalinga.
Leaderboard. Which Indian legend has nickname Missile Man of India? The correct answer was Dr. Abdul Kalam. Here's the leaderboard. Team Bhima is in first place, Team Vidura is in second place, Team Yudhishthira in third, and Team Arjuna in last.
Blank means when people living together and they don't just survive agriculture.
The correct answer is civilizations. Which of the below rivers is from India? Ooh, that fooled most of the teams. The correct answer was Narmada. Oh, only Team Bhima and Team Vidura got that question right, furthering their lead.
What was the family business of Narendra Modi? And the correct answer was tea stall.
Which was the only dream of Jamsetji Tata that he was able to witness getting fulfilled while he was alive? The correct answer was opening a world-class hotel. The leaderboard is Team Bhima in first place, Team Vidura in second place, Team Yudhishthira in third, and Team Arjuna in fourth.
Who was the first female state governor of India? And the correct
answer was Sarojini Naidu. Who is the author of Arthashastra? The correct answer was Chanakya. Team Bhima is holding on to the lead, but Team Vidura is trying to catch up.
Which Indian legend has a status with her and son on the back, sword in hand, and riding horses? And the correct answer was Rani Lakshmibai.
Last question. Why should we learn history? It was a trick question. It was all of the above.
Drum roll.
Drum roll, please. Team Yudhishthira in third.
For second place, it was
Team
Team
Vidura. And first place is Team Bhima! Team Bhima takes the win after a very, very competitive Kahoot game show.
Wow, that was crazy second half. The teams were really battling it out for the win. Though in the end, Team Bhima edged out of the others to take the win.
That show was definitely fun to watch. It's crazy to see how much these fourth graders have learned throughout their Ball VR year. I bet many of our audience members didn't know the answers to many of these questions. On behalf of the Round 1 and Round 2 hosts, thank you for being a great audience. We now hand the mics to our MCs, Nihal, Kunal, and Anay. Thank you. Nice job.
May I have your attention? May I have your attention, please? Okay. Well, that was a spirited game of trivia. Always a fan favorite. Well, that was a spirited game of trivia. Always a fan favorite in any show.
Those fourth graders sure knew a lot about Indian history and the Mahabharata.
I got a trivia question for you guys. Who was coronated last week in England?
Oh, I know. It was King Charles.
That's correct, but he's just a figurehead. The real power is with the British Prime Minister. I think his name is Rishi Sunak.
Come on, Nihal. His name is Rishi Sunak, not Dishi Sunak. They call him that in Britain because he's so dashing. How ironic is it that an Indian is in charge of Great Britain?
Not ironic, but hilarious. Just imagine what it would be like listening to the new Prime Minister speaking to the new King of England about the current situation.
Well, there's no need to imagine any longer because that is exactly what we are going to get to do. The 7th grade act is an imagined conversation between the British monarch and his Indian Prime Minister.
Sounds intriguing. Sit back and relax as this clever play weaves Indian historical figures into a modern-day current event.
Hello. Everybody, we're approaching the end of the show. We would really appreciate it if you could please stay quiet. The next skit has a lot of dialogue in it, and if you're making noise, you're gonna miss it. These guys have been working really hard for the last 2 months. You're here to support the community and support our kids. The most valuable thing you can do that to accomplish that is to please be quiet. This show will be over in the next 15 or 20 minutes. We'd really appreciate silence. We have a slight delay, so give us an extra minute, please, while we set up.
Guys, keep going. Yeah.
Your Majesty, congratulations on ascending to the throne of Britain.
Thank you. And congratulations to you for becoming the first Indian British Prime Minister. What an ironic situation. My ancestors must be rolling in their graves and yours are laughing. How did it all go so wrong for Britain?
Well, 3 centuries of British oppression in India.
Come on now, we did some good. We built railroads, irrigation systems, and so much more.
True, but you used those to bleed India's economy dry. If you asked Dadabhai Naoroji, he would tell you what really happened.
The British extracted so much wealth that they impoverished the people of India. 500 million pounds of wealth were vacuumed to Britain in less than 40 years. We suffered poverty, famine, and decline in living standards. It was economical oppression. This misery hardly finds any parallel in history. Everything was taxed and nothing was given back.
But Dadabhai, we elected you into Britain's parliament and educated you in democratic principles.
You educated many of India's leaders in England and showed them that Britain's rule was unjust by its own standards. Look at Jhansi Ki Rani's experience and the revolt of 1857.
We respected Hindu and Muslim religious beliefs by removing the animal fat in the cartridges. The Indian soldiers revolted anyway. We had to protect ourselves. The deaths weren't our fault.
The lack of accountability is why the empire failed. You needed to treat citizens fairly and give them representation. Ask Annie Besant and Sarojini Naidu about your arrogant missteps.
In early years, Indian National Congress just wanted political representation for Indians. When British leaders like Curzon continued to ignore India's needs and implemented divisive policies such as splitting Bengal, we realized India needed dominion status similar to Canada and Australia. Small changes like the monumental reforms were too little, too late.
Taxation without representation caused us to lose to America also. Guess our ancestors made the same mistake twice.
You mean your ancestors? You treated the American colonists better. Your armies did not kill civilians or pass oppressive laws. In India, independence took decades and millions of Indians' deaths. Look at the incident at Jallianwala Bagh.
As a soldier at Jallianwala Bagh, I saw cruelty and the death of innocents. Using the Rowlatt Act, the British government justified brutality and death. General Dyers was made a hero for killing peaceful protesters, and Charles Dickens even wanted to exterminate the race. This shows that Britishers lacked of concern for Indian lives, their traditions, culture, and religion, as Orientalists such as Sir William Jones did.
As an early Orientalist, I try to get our British people to understand the rich and impressive culture of India. But the British government sided with the Anglicists, who thought Indians were depraved and inferior. They used racist, ridiculous theories to justify white superiority. Courts and administrators were biased. Opportunities were limited for the Indians.
That was a shameful time. We failed our people. Let's not talk about this anymore. But can you at least give us credit for bringing cash crops like indigo and tea?
Sorry, but those crops only resulted in famines and starvations of millions of Indians. Ask a farmer from that time.
The British just cared about making money. They forced farmers like me to convert land used for food for crops that they could export, and they taxed us so heavily on top of it. When a drought or famine struck, we could barely put enough food on the table. Under the British Raj, a drought or famine would happen once every 3 years. Tens of millions of Indians died, even my friends and family, my poor son included. Do you know what that feels like?
This evidence is overwhelming. Britain did not make India better, but you did unite the country.
Now India is the 5th largest economy in the world, having surpassed the UK.
They have $750 billion in exports.
It is the largest democracy in the world.
With a constitution that treats all people equally.
Indian movies, food, and cultural influence can be found in every country.
कोई भी हो धर्म कोई भी पंथ हो अपना कोई भी हो धर्म सभी कहो जय हिंद वंदे मातरम सभी कहो जय हिंद वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम सभी कहो जय हिंद वंदे मातरम
वंदे मातरम
Take a ball. Let's have a cover.
We're requesting that everybody stay to the end of the show. We're on our last act, and then we have closing ceremonies. Please take a seat.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How's everyone?
I promise that you want to stay for this last act.
Good afternoon. How's everyone enjoying the show so far?
That's great. We have one final act for you all this afternoon, and it's one of our favorite annual day show acts. It's our fashion show.
Oh wow. A fashion show like Chanel, Burberry, and Louis Vuitton? I love to see those fashions.
And not exactly, Yasha. This is a fashion show to showcase Indian accomplishments in science and literature.
That sounds even better, Vivek. I would love to see how fashion has changed over time.
Yeah, me too. But first, let's test the audience's knowledge with some pop culture Indian trivia questions.
Good idea, Vivek. Audience, are you ready for your first question? All right, who is considered to be the greatest Indian cricket player of all time? You're absolutely right. It is Sachin Tendulkar.
Great job so far. And for your second question, who is known as one of India's greatest freedom fighters and famously known as Netaji? You're right, it is Subhash Chandra Bose.
Wow, you guys are 2 for 3 so far. Let's see if you can get one final question. Who was the first female Prime Minister of India? That's correct. It was the great Indira Gandhi.
Now give our 5th graders a big round of applause for their knowledge and talent on famous Indians.
Enjoy the show.
You mean fashion show?
Bharat is a diverse, multi-ethnic, and populous country that is home to people with different religions, languages, and varying landscapes. A nation is only as good as its people. Today we will be presenting a few great Indian personalities who contributed to India's freedom, shaped the present-day India, and set India on the path of growth and glory. These are real role models which our younger generations need to draw inspiration from.
मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा सुर की नदियाँ हर दिशा से बह के सागर में मिले बादलों का रूप लेकर बरसे हल्के हल्के मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा.
Our spirit of unity, peace, and nonviolence got us independence, and the same is needed for continuous growth and welfare of the nation. Let us salute our great leaders and philosophers who proved that one can win the love and respect of millions by their innovative strategies, political aura, and global diplomacy, such as Vivekananda, Sardar Patel, B.R. Ambedkar, and Nirmala Sitharaman.
भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है. भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है. सदियों से भारत भूमि दुनिया की शान है, भारत माँ की रक्षा में जीवन कुर्बान है. भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है.
Cricket is not only a sport in India, but a religion. Recently, the women's cricket team has earned lots of accolades, making them as popular as the men's cricket team. Here are two of the most recognizable names in Indian cricket: Virat Kohli and Harmanpreet Kaur.
कुछ करिए नस नस मेरी खोले हाय कुछ करिए कुछ करिए बस बस बड़ा बोले अब कुछ करिए ओ कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए हाय कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए शक दे इंडिया
As India is going to celebrate another year of independence on August 15th, let's not forget the sacrifices made by revolutionaries who brought about this glorious day to our motherland. Some of such brave hearts were Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, Rajguru, Rani Lakshmibai. Also paying a tribute to our brave woman, Nirja Bhanot, who was killed by terrorists while saving the lives of passengers on board of a Pan Am flight in 1986.
मेरा धर्मा तू तेरा सब कुछ मैं मेरा सब कुछ तू
A poet, writer, musician, and artist, and visionary, Rabindranath Tagore was one of the most iconic personalities of India in the last century. He became the first Indian to receive the Nobel Prize in 1913. Sarojini Naidu was an Indian political activist, feminist, and a poet. Naidu's literary work as a poet earned her the nickname the Nightingale of India, or Bharat Kokila.
যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে তবে একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো রে তবে একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো রে কথা না কয় যদি সবাই থাকে মুখ ফিরায় সবাই করে ভয় যদি সবাই থাকে মুখ ফিরায় সবাই করে ভয় তবে পরাণ খুলে ও তুই মুখ ফুটে তোর মনের কথা একলা বলো রে ও তুই মুখ ফুটে তোর মনের কথা একলা বলো রে
Indians have put their foot in space as well. Mangalyaan marked India's first and cheapest venture to Mars by ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. This unbelievable feat was achieved by 8 scientists who happened to be women. Rakesh Sharma, first Indian citizen to travel to space, and Kalpana Chawla, the first woman of Indian origin in space, are both still an inspiration to millions of Indians for their achievements.
यही रास्ता है तेरा तूने अब जाना है हाँ यही सपना है तेरा तूने पहचाना है तुझे अब ये दिखाना है रोके तुझको आंधियां या जमीन
This has been a humble portrayal of our great nation. Our wish and hope is that we continue to make Bharat proud.
सारा जहां देख लिया कहीं भी तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं है 80 नहीं 100 दिन दुनिया घुमा है नहीं कहीं तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं मैं गाया जहां भी बस तेरी याद थी जो मेरे साथ थी मुझको तड़पाती रुलाती सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार ही माँ तुझे सलाम माँ तुझे सलाम अम्मा तुझे सलाम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम
Please stay seated for our closing ceremonies. Please stay seated for our closing ceremonies.
Hello, parents, teachers, and our respected elders. My name is Avani Dalal, and I'm here with Vivek and Satya and all of my fellow MCs. We truly hope you enjoyed the show through our incredible India.
This has truly been an incredible journey that we have all taken. We hope that you've had a fantastic time watching all the amazing performances, dances, and skits that the Balvihar students have worked so hard to put on.
Guys, don't forget, as 8th graders, we're finally graduating. Woohoo! But I think I'm actually going to miss all this.
Well, I certainly won't miss getting up early on Sunday mornings, but I will always be thankful for everything Balvihar has taught me through these many years.
I have met so many great teachers since joining Balvihar many years ago, and I will definitely miss all of them. They have given me knowledge about my religion that I know will serve me for the rest of my life.
I learned a lot of valuable things too, but you know what the best part was?
Doing yoga?
Nope.
Learning chanting?
Nope.
Then what?
The pizza!
We want to take a moment to give a huge round of applause to all the students who participated today.
And in particular, we'd like to invite out 3 special people who led this show to success. May I please have Sonia Auntie, Ritika Auntie, and Anjali Auntie come to the front of the stage. Let's give them a round of applause.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for staying for the entirety of our show. We hope you enjoyed it. The kids have worked so hard. I just want to take a minute to thank some very, very hardworking people that made this show possible. First, I want to thank Ritika Joshi and Anjali Cheda, who were our show coordinators. Please give them a round of applause. Please give a round of applause to our amazing Annual Day AV crew, Varun Arora and Neve Dadanya. Neve is a 9th grader and one of our student leaders, and he's starting young, so we have him for another 4 years. Also would like to thank Vishal Vasis, who is heading off our Annual Day volunteers, all the amazing volunteers that have worked all day today. We were here since 8:30 this morning. They were here early, so please give them all of a round of applause. Our student leaders who have been working so hard behind stage. Of course, this show would not have happened without our Bal Vihar operation team, Samir Patel and Sagar Dalal. Please give them a hand of applause. I want to also extend our thank you to Lynn Gifford and Rob of BCIT, Amrita Desai and Praful Patel of the ICC, and most of all, and most importantly, our amazing Bal Vihar students, our performers, our teachers, our choreographers, and all the parent volunteers that made this show possible. Please give them a round of applause.
On behalf of all of us here on stage, it has been a privilege to be your host for today's show. It has been a memorable experience for us all, and we would like to thank all the uncles and aunties who tutored us and mentored us over the last few years.
And of course, we can't forget the parents for all their love and support.
And to all the mothers out there,
Happy Mother's Day!
Good night, everyone.
जय हो शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा आदिदेव शंकरा शिवाय शंकरा तेरे जाप के बिना भोलेनाथ शंकरा चले ये सांस किस तरह मेरा कर्म तू ही जाने क्या बुरा है क्या भला तेरे रास्ते पे मैं तो आंख मूंद के चला तेरे नाम की जोत ने सारा हर लिया तमस मेरा
नमो नमो जी शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा जय त्रिलोकनाथ शंभु हे शिवाय शंकरा नमो नमो जी शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा रुद्रदेव हे महेश्वरा।
पांडवों ने पश्चाताप के लिए तप किया ना महाभारत युद्ध के बाद। अब भोलेनाथ भैंस के रूप में थे जब भीम ने उनको आगे पकड़ लिया। अब उनका सर वो नेपाल में और घड़िया रही है। जय साहब जय हिंद।
सृष्टि के जन्म से
7 किलोमीटर हो गया 7 किलोमीटर बाकी।
अरे पहले तेरा वास था
महादेव की बूटी खा रही है
ये जग रहे या ना रहे रहेगी तेरी आस्था क्या समय क्या दोनों में तेरी महानता महानता
कितना चल दिए?
अरे तो इधर अपना इलाका है चाय पानी मौज से मिलेगा। बस इधर 1 मिनट रुकेंगे। चल चल रुस्तम बस 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 दो आराम से। हाँ 1 मिनट 1 मिनट पकड़िएगा जरा बस 1 मिनट रुकेंगे यहाँ पे।